What up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of SGDS Same Goes, Different Struggles. I am your host, AJ. This is episode number 46. This is a episode that we were supposed to do a while back, and I've been like going through some shit today. I mean, I've been going through a lot, but I got my brother back with me today. What up with you, CJ?
What's up, bro? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. What's going on?
All right, man. Before we get started, man, if you're new to the channel, if you haven't been here before, click the subscribe button, click the like button, leave your reviews, your comments. I do read them all, and I do send them out. I see the slick shit. I see the smart little comments. So keep leaving your reviews and all the little shit. Before I get started, how you doing today, bro?
I'm smooth, man. I'm trying to live this American dream.
That's what you call it. All right, man. Let's get started, man. You said you watched the fight, man. How do you think of the Terrance Crawford and Canelo fight, man?
Masterclass of ass whoopings. He really whooped that boy. I figured it was gonna go that way though, cause Canelo he too big and compact, and then they both like 5'7", 5'8", 5'9", in that range or whatever. And I walk around at 170, 172. So I'm sure Bud walk around at least 175, 180. You know what I'm saying? So dropping down to that's nothing for him. And they don't understand that Bud is a
wrestler.
He a wrestler, bro. But you ever got into it with a wrestler?
That was one of my things of why I picked him. Like I think I told my coach that a little while ago. I said, man, but it got a wrestling background, bro. You don't play with that shit, but them boys is like for real.
Strong, bro.
They strengthen. I don't think people understand like strength and core and like what's the shit that they be doing in the streets? What they call that?
What?
The little street workout they be doing.
Pilates and shit.
Yeah, like man, that's strength and core shit, bro. Like shit like that is a whole different type of ball game than really lifting weights, like in the gym and shit. Like that's a different type of ball game, man. Terrance Crawford got a real good core behind him, bro. I don't know, bro. Like to me, man, with Canelo, he didn't use his jab at all, bro. He's not a jabber, and
well, it wasn't gonna work though.
You don't shit. It would have did better than you said. You asked me would have.
Nah, it wasn't gonna work. The jab wasn't gonna work. Because when he did try to jab, Crawford slipping him and whacking him.
He don't have a real good jab though. That it's not his thing.
But I'm saying, but when he did attempt to jab, Crawford would slip the punch and whack his ass.
But every with a jab though, you wouldn't use like with a jab. So with that, you're gonna have to throw off his timing too. Then, so you have to double jab or something. That's not something Canelo does. Like you have to throw his shit off back. He's not a good jabber. So say like, I'm not saying he should have used. He was only trying to use one jab. With Crawford, you can't do that because he's gonna time you. So and he's gonna slip the shit.
Slipping and whacking him, whack. He hit him one time. He was looking like, damn, this motherfucker be like.
Yo, in the late round, I think he could have even probably stopped him in the late rounds because Canelo looked drained.
Nah, he shocked him. He had them legs shaking in like
11 or 12. It was late.
I think it was like the 8th round when he hit him with one, and he was kind of like you could see his legs lock up. I was like, oh yeah, shit, Bud finna put this boy down.
I think Bud showed that he carried his power real good too in his weight. Like it's different. Like I tell people, bro, like it's different moving up a weight class. Like even though Bud, like you say, he walk around 180, 170, you're not really losing that much weight, man. Canelo walk around 190. And I think he used to fight 170. If I'm not mistaken, he fought 175. Trying to go from 175 back down to 168, bro. That shit is a different type of beast on your body. That's type of strain on your body that people really don't understand. That's why I was like, man, I don't know. I just didn't have Canelo. And Canelo's a great fighter. But
yeah, Bud's just too much, bro. And Canelo had trouble with motherfuckers who could move their head anyway.
They say Canelo had trouble with black fighter. I think you gotta have a skilled black fighter because he beat the shit out of Charlo.
Yeah, he was Charlo.
Beat the shit out of Charlo. Like you just like so. It
Charlo
just
was just not
depends.
good.
Like
That fight, he was not good.
you see what I'm saying? So it's just like you gotta have a skilled boxer and a high IQ. Crawford got a high ass IQ. Yo, so like, look, I was supposed to Ben had asked you this a while back. The Jake Paul and Gervonta Davis fight, bro. How do you feel about that fight, and who do you got winning in that fight?
Tank gonna punish that boy.
You believe that?
Man, I know it. He gonna test his jaw. He gonna punish him. Watch. He gonna beat him up. He gonna really beat him up. Him being heavy don't mean nothing. He gonna really beat him up. Jake might not make it out of that fight, man. And I think Tank, because you ain't really seen Tank for real either. I think Tank gonna put on some weight for that fight.
Okay.
Ain't nobody seen Tank.
I
nobody seen Tank out in the public in the wild. I think he probably gonna where he at one. He probably gonna fight him at. I say he probably gonna fight him at like 150. Then he gonna add some weight.
It'll be a casual weight, but it'll definitely not be nowhere near 150. Jake ain't even gonna get that close to 150.
No, I'm saying I think Tank gonna fight him at 150.
Oh well, wait, he gonna win, man.
Yeah. Jake Paul ain't gonna. He gonna drop. He's still here.
Yeah, that's the heavy he could get. I don't know. I think he can get a little heavier than that, but I don't.
Tank.
Mm-hmm.
Not at no
Tank,
5.
Tank small, but Tank carry his weight. Like Tank big, bro.
But not at no 5'4". That shit gonna look ridiculous on him at 5'4".
Nah, I don't think he'll come in. I mean, he come in at 155 or something like that. But
but I'm saying like if he go anything over, Tank gonna really look like a tank. If he go anything over 155, he gonna really look like a tank. That nigga head, he gonna look crazy.
All right, and so my last boxing question: who you got in the Devin Haney and Brian Norman fight?
I don't really like Devin Haney. Even if he might win the fight, I really don't like Devin Haney.
All right, we good.
He's like a sucker to me.
Yeah, he is. Like
I don't really like him. I don't care if he do win the fight.
Nah, he gonna drop. I got Brian Norman knocking the shit out of his blood. I mean,
I like him too, but yeah.
I've been watching Brian. I used to I worked with Brian Norman. I spar when he was younger. Little bro been thumping for a minute, so like
I want him to
real talented kid, bro. Him and his dad, bro. Shout out to his dad, bro. His dad used to work my corner, so I fuck with them, bro. So that's home team. So I'm always gonna ride with home team.
Yeah, I want Devin Haney to lose anyway.
All right, man. So look, let's get started on this politics, man. I got a few videos that I'm gonna play before I get started on everything, man. Everybody, like, if you haven't heard about the Charlie Keys situation, I'm gonna get your thoughts and everything on it. Before I show the video, man, I'm gonna just say this: let people stay out of these people's business. I really don't even give a fuck about this like that for real. Hold on. It's up for UGA. I'm kidding. Hold up, bro. What you mean by UGA? Nate, don't get me started on UGA, bro. I'm already mad at that little Florida shit, dog.
Yeah, we put belt the ass in the floor yesterday.
You say what?
Put belt the ass Tennessee yesterday. You know, I needed
Hold up, you a UGA fan, dog?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Man, why the fuck do I fuck with y'all, bro? Like, I don't understand, dog. Like, how are you a UGA fan?
Nigga, because I was born in Georgia, nigga. My mama is
born in Georgia. Come out. What that mean? So you can't be a Tech fan?
I like Georgia Tech too, but I stopped fucking with Georgia Tech back in the early 2000s, man.
Why?
Because they kept running that dumbass offense.
You ain't like the true. Oh, you ain't like the
Man, hell no, man. I stopped fucking with them.
It should remind you of middle school.
That shit was trash, man.
It should remind you of middle school.
Nobody really fuck with Georgia Tech because they ran that.
That's exactly what the fuck you're.
For 20 years. That's what got me off of Georgia Tech. I'm like, man,
that shit reminds you of middle school, dog.
Trash ass offense. But yeah, I'm rocking with them now that they,
Man,
They
fuck
causing
Georgia,
problems.
man.
Kick
That
ass.
fucking bullshit ass. I can't, y'all. I'm so mad that Miami don't play them, dog. Cause I want to see Carson Beck just go murder them Georgia, bro. Like I
Man,
can't
Carson
stand
Beck
them.
threw 2 interceptions to goddamn UTEP yesterday. Ain't nobody trying that shit.
Who?
Carson Beck.
Oh, you talking about the last game? Cause not this game. You talking about the last game?
He had 2 interceptions.
Last talking about yesterday?
That's right, yeah.
Nigga, they still won.
I don't give a damn. They still won his ass.
Y'all niggas some haters, dog. Y'all some UGA haters, dog. Y'all hate Carson Beck for no fucking
Man,
reason,
I'm not
dog.
hating on him.
Blame your
I
offensive
don't know him to
coordinator.
hate him. I don't
Let
know
me
him
ask
to
you
hate him.
something.
His game is terrible.
Before we get on, before we even get on politics, fuck that real quick. What Georgia? Y'all always get Georgia always get a 5-star quarterback, bro.
That quarterback we got trash too.
Exactly. So maybe it's the fucking system. We not talking about quarterback. Y'all, we don't talk about quarterback.
We got, who you talking about for Beck?
Bro, what Georgia quarterback that y'all have had? Don't include Satan. I mean Bennett, because Bennett wasn't. He came from junior college. He had to go. I'm talking about a top rated quarterback that y'all have developed and they have translated and went on.
Nah, man, you can't do that.
Why can't?
Because everybody quarterback come from somewhere else.
Man, get the fuck out of here, dog.
Nigga, that's like saying, hey, Shador. Now you can't count Shador for Colorado because he came from Jackson State. No, you're not gonna do that.
I mean, if you want to count him, and he ain't doing shit in the NFL, so I really was just trying to give you like some grace on that shit, bro. If you want to count Matt Stafford 1-to-1 quarterback that y'all got, I give you that.
Matt Stafford's cold.
I give you that. He ain't do shit at Georgia for real. I mean, he couldn't beat Tebow for real, but one time. So, but one time.
Damn Tebow, Percy Harvin, and all the motherfuckers out there. Man, come on, man.
What? I mean,
come on, man.
We just keeping it real, bro. Well, hold on. What you saying that Carson Beck was privileged, man? He ain't the fully blamed, but he left it in a weird way, bro. Hold on, time out. He left it in a weird way, but what quarterback has looked anything better? I mean, other than like what?
Stetson Bennett. You talking about some? Maybe it's the system. Stetson Bennett didn't look bad in that damn system. He looked pretty damn good to me.
So why he had to go to junior college then come back?
What you mean go to junior college then come back?
He had to go
okay, so let's get something understood. When it comes to college football, it's all about politics, bro, and who you know.
I agree with that when it comes to a black quarterback at UGA. Y'all don't play black quarterbacks at UGA, dog.
They ain't had a black quarterback since DJ Shockley.
I know that. That's y'all problem. Y'all had Justin Fields.
Man,
don't do it. Don't do it. Just keep it real.
I'm telling you, it's the best player is not always on the field. It's all about politics, man.
I agree. But
it's
even when
politics, the best player is not always on the field. So that's what I'm telling you. Like
Kirby was committed to Jake Fromm, and that was a terrible decision.
Yeah, because he was trash too. But
he was a top-rated quarterback. So
you can't put them in the same. He went on a top-rated quarterback for who?
When he came out, he was a 4-star.
Oh, you talking about high school?
Mm-hmm.
But that shit don't mean nothing, man. Niggas come out of high school. That 4-star, that rating shit don't mean nothing.
I understand that, but if it didn't mean nothing, then they wouldn't get the big butts in the NIL. They wouldn't even be like. Man, it don't mean nothing when you get there. I agree, but when you in high school and they recruiting you, they gonna look at a 5-star top rated before they look at a 2 or 3.
Right, and the 5-star in Colorado still sitting on the bench in 3rd string. That shit don't mean nothing, bro.
Bro, hold on. Okay, hold on. Come on. Now with that situation right there, right? You don't think that has anything to do with coaching?
What you mean has anything to do with coaching?
In Colorado,
has everything to do. Playing football has everything to do with coaching.
Okay, then. So maybe we don't talk about quarterback development enough, bro. Like I was just talking about this in the group chat last night. It's so many quarterbacks that I've seen this year, right? That look terrible, bro. That was supposed to be top-rated quarterbacks coming in. So I'm looking at it like this: is it the talent, or are they not being coached well enough where their development?
Man, look, listen, let me tell you something. In today's time, it ain't got shit to do with no coaching.
You just said it did. How you gonna go back and forth
when
with
it comes to a specific player? It ain't got nothing to do with no coaching. Do you want to do this or not?
What if that system don't fit that?
It ain't got nothing to do with that,
bro. You can't say
you want to
that.
do this or not, bro? Everybody running the same system in college.
That's the fucking problem. All this shit look the same.
Running gun. Everybody's running the same system. So
all this shit look the same. So it's gonna be easier to defend if we do we facing the same bullshit.
Listen what you're saying. Easier to defend. No, it's gonna be easier to develop you if you go anywhere in the country and run the same damn system.
Nate said that the NFL then took the development out the game. Sadly, bro, the development is not there, dog. Like at all.
It has.
It's awful.
It has nothing to do with a nigga sitting around coaching. Coaches gonna coach. You only get a certain period of time to be able to coach a player. Nigga, you have to develop on your own. You got to go out and throw extra passes. You got to go out and do extra running. You got to sit and watch extra film. Coaches
only none of these. So these already quarterbacks. You talk these quarterbacks. You don't think they doing that, bro?
No,
you don't think they doing that,
bro? You got an NFL quarterback. They literally had to put, bro. You got to watch film in your contract. No, they're not doing it. What are we talking about here?
Not all, bro. No, bro. I'm not gonna put that, bro. We not. These quarterbacks don't even last the way they used to, bro. Quarterback development is not the same. If you look how many. Okay, I'll give you an example right fucking now in the NFL, bro. Look how good CJ Stroud came in his first fucking year, right? And he's looked it down way. He's going down. Jalen Daniels don't even look like he might be the same, bro. It's not like,
bro, y'all seen 2 games. Y'all talking about Jalen Daniels don't look the same.
What you mean he don't like? I'm saying when it comes to development, it's like they're going down after the first year.
Look, y'all seen 2 games, and I hear people talking about some Jalen Daniels don't look the same. Like, but do you know who was chasing this motherfucker around yesterday, last week?
Yeah, the motherfucker who ain't been in practice. He ain't even been playing. Like, this nigga ain't been in practice.
You talking about?
Michael Person has not been at practice, bro. He been on the fucking sideline. He just got there.
Bro.
He wasn't practicing in Dallas.
Bro.
He didn't play preseason.
Bro, Michael Parsons is a one-in-a-lifetime type of player.
Man,
he don't need practice.
I'm not disagreeing on that.
I'm going to give you a little insight that a lot of people don't know. A lot of niggas who are veterans don't practice in the NFL.
You know what? You know how bad that look? Look at the Falcons. We looked at like the offense looked at not on time. Like the timing was off. It'd be bullshit, bro. Even Joe Flacco even played in the preseason game, dog.
Joe Flacco is washed the fuck up.
Exactly. So why can't our players be in the fucking preseason practicing and doing the same shit that they need to be doing, bro? Listen, no, dog.
Listen. This is what y'all fail to realize when it comes to football. In today's game, you got so many other things going on outside of football. So if
they got to do with us?
No,
what the fuck they got to do with us? You know what you signed up for.
If you as a player are not putting everything football before everything, there is no development. You think? Hold on, let me ask you something. You think Tom Brady? Okay,
I get what you're saying.
You think Bill Belichick was sitting in the office every time Tom Brady was watching film?
Hell no.
Right. You think Tony Dungy sitting in the office every time Peyton Manning watch film?
So you blaming you putting it all on the player and saying the player like they're not putting the time in the effort.
Bro,
I don't believe it's all of because you want to know why? You got Jake Allen that's putting in the time. You got Lamar. I said Jake Allen. I mean Josh Allen. I'm sorry. Why I keep calling that nigga? Jake. I'm sorry. Josh Allen. Sorry. Josh Allen. You got Joe Burrow.
You got Joe Burrow. Hey, Joe Burrow don't even watch film. He said that, but that's what he said. That's what he said. I'm not.
I do agree with that. You got players who are more privileged on social media than they are in the film room. Bro, yeah, I agree with that.
It ain't got nothing to do with coaching. You can only coach a loud amount of time from high school, college to the NFL. You only get a finite amount of time to coach. That's it. Everything else is left up to the player. How I know this? Because I play on the collegiate level. Everything else is left up to the player. If you ain't get no extra money,
I don't feel like they're not. Like I'm not saying that they're not. I don't feel like, but I still feel like some of these players are putting the time in the development ain't there in
nah,
everyone.
they're not doing it, bro. I'm telling you. Whenever it comes out that a fucking top ranked quarterback in the NFL has to get a clause in his contract for watching film.
You talking about Kyle Murray? I mean,
Oh.
I ain't.
So if he doing it, what you think other niggas doing? Niggas who ain't even got that type of money. What you think they doing?
It's not all of them though, bro. I'm not gonna put it on
all
all of them, bro. Everybody, I'm not gonna put that on all of them.
I didn't say all, my nigga. That would be lunacy to say all.
Okay.
Because you have quarterbacks who are putting. You got your Patrick Mahomes. You got the niggas that's putting in the work.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, niggas talking about development and all this other type of shit. When the coach only has a small fraction of time in order to coach you. So
I'm not even putting it all on the head coach. Like I'm not putting it on the head coach. It could be the head coach, quarterback. It could be the quarterback coach. It's just something ain't there, bro.
It's not about the head coach. That's not who coaches you.
Like, I just said that. I'm gonna tell you. I just said that. I said I'm not putting it all on the head coach.
Prime example. Jalen Hurts. His first year, he can't throw the football. He can't go throw the football. Okay, he goes goes outside of football, takes his own money, and hires buddy that worked with Tom Brady to teach him how to throw the ball accurately. He come back the next year and win the Super Bowl. He took in his mind like, all right, I got to get better at this. I hear them saying this, I got to get better.
I don't know if because Jalen Hurts not a great, like from what I'm seeing, I fuck with Jalen Hurts, but his development as a quarterback, you say he won that Super Bowl, but a lot of people say if he didn't have the talent around, he wouldn't have won. So I get what you're saying.
Who's won a Super Bowl with no talent around? That's a stupid ass argument.
I mean, bro,
who's ever
Patrick Mahomes didn't always have like a great talent, like when Tyreek Hill left. Who was his number one wide receiver other than Travis Kelce, bro? Like we have all that talent, bro. Like we're not going to say it's not the same, dog.
Bro, you can't say other than Travis Kelce if this nigga is the number one rated tight end in the game.
Nigga, it's no, bro.
You can't say that. Like, how can you fix?
It's not the same thing, bro. Like when you got a AJ Brown, you got a Saquon, you got a Devontae Smith, bro. That's multiple talents, multiple weapons. I'm loading the fuck up, and I'm still. He played his ass off in the Super Bowl, bro.
Who else won a Super Bowl that ain't got no talent on the team? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
You mean on the team, or like we talking offense and defense? I'm just speaking on the offense side. I'm not speaking both, like the whole team, dog.
Bro,
what are you at?
Name another team that don't have at least 3 wide receivers that's cold that can play number one somewhere else.
Hold on, bro. No one but Brady did make wide receivers throughout the season. There go one answer.
No one but Brady.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that is a good answer.
That's not a good answer.
Why not? You crazy? Who did Brady really have?
Brady had Wes Welker.
Defense really be mattering.
Brady had Wes Welker. Brady had Gronk. Danny Amendola.
Amendola, bro, really?
Bro, y'all.
I mean, he good, but on any other team, where are we putting him? Like on a talented other team without Brady, bro. Like,
I'm trying to understand. Well,
yeah, the defense. You asked the question, and I'm just rebutting off that. So,
what do you mean? If he went to another team, he went to the Colts
and
played
what?
with Peyton.
They had old boy in the Colts. What was that wide receiver they had with Andrew?
I'm trying to figure out what quarterback
Amendola was definitely trash outside of Amendola was definitely trash outside of New England. Everybody you named went on other teams and didn't even get 1,000 yards.
That's a lie. Wes Welker went over to what's the name and help him break the touchdown record. Went to the
Who?
Broncos and helped pay Manning.
Did he get 1,000 yards?
He went to the Broncos and helped pay Manning. Go look up the stats. He was the leading receiver on that team too.
I don't remember that.
I ain't gonna tell you if you remember it or not. I'm telling
And then
you.
you had Trent Dilfer who won with Baltimore. They ain't have nobody on offense for real that year.
Man, that's come on.
You asked the question, we giving you answers.
Bro, when nobody throwing the ball, nobody was playing no damn wide receiver at that time.
What?
Who you had in the league playing wide receiver
Wes
at that
Welker
time?
was cold though. Yeah, he was solid in Denver too.
Yeah, I know. Who you had in the league at that time?
Walker went to Brady and didn't even do nothing bad. Walker went to Brady and didn't do nothing bad. Hold on. Yeah, Peyton Manning had Julius Thomas, Demarius Thomas, and so he didn't. That's what I'm saying. But he didn't have just Wes Welker that year. And Demarius Thomas was their number one wide receiver, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he was the youngest too. But
what
the younger wide receiver is always the number one. What are you talking about? What are we discussing here?
Not always.
What are we discussing
here? When we drafted Calvin Ridley, he was not. I mean, when we drafted Julio at first, Roddy White was still number one for a minute.
For how long?
For a good minute.
Man, nigga was number one for 3 games.
Fuck out of here. No, the fuck he wasn't, bro. Not his first year. No, he wasn't, bro. And then even when we drafted Calvin Ridley, Julio was number one still for a minute. Not for long, but he still was number one.
No, back to my fucking question. What team have you seen win the Super Bowl that didn't have talented receivers?
I'm just saying what people. I'm just giving you because you can say, okay, it's plenty of teams with talent that still ain't winning the Super Bowl, bro.
My point exactly. So your argument is
Julio became number one the following year, like midway through the. So, like I said, yeah,
bro. Your statement about Jalen Hurts not having so much talent, that's a dumb.
All I'm saying is you say when a player goes off season and putting in the work and he wins the Super Bowl. What I'm saying is this.
That's the case in point. You missing the point. What I'm saying is we was just having a conversation about coaching and niggas development.
So Jalen Hurts ain't even. Is niggas arguing that he's even a fucking top 10 quarterback, bro? Like he's still having that argument.
How can you not argue? How can you argue that he's not a top 10 quarterback when he's winning? Like I don't understand that. Like he's not winning because
who is Troy David Patter and Rod
Troy Brown is a cold nigga who played offense and defense, but they saying that what's name can't do. David Patton was a legit receiver. I'm looking at niggas from their skill set. I ain't talking about how many yards they put up. I'm talking about skill set. That's what I'm watching.
Okay, was they even any of them wide receiver other than Troy Brown, even a top 15 wide receiver?
What you mean, top 15?
Like, what would we be talking about them if they didn't have Tom Brady as quarterback?
Nigga, would you be talking about anybody if they didn't have?
Yeah, we talked about AJ Brown without Jalen Hurts. We talked about other wide receivers. We talked about Randy Moss.
When did y'all start talking about AJ Brown? When did you start talking about AJ Brown? Because when you look at the NFL, nigga, it's only a
nigga. What is my name?
It's only.
Why not talk about the nigga? I've been watching this nigga since Ole Miss.
Only a select few of niggas who can play wide receiver and make their quarterback better. Let's get off of this topic like niggas is just all these niggas just come out and they just cold. It's only that's a short window of niggas who can be like, you could put him on any team and he's gonna dominate. That's a short few niggas.
He was underused. AJ was widely underused in Tennessee and went to Philly and went crazy. Who did he have in Tennessee, bro? As a quarterback.
Right.
He barely getting the ball in. He barely getting the ball right now. He barely getting the ball now. All I'm saying is
Right.
this,
So
bro.
how you putting him? How are you ranking him in the top 5 of wide receivers when that's obviously not true?
You said how am I ranking him in the top 5?
How? Because it's obviously not true.
What's not true that he's top 5?
Yes,
Nigga, you crazy, bro.
he's not
Like
top 5.
who's better than AJ Brown right now in the top 5?
Jamar Chase,
Okay.
Cheddar, Tyreek Hill.
Hell no, bro.
Hell,
Hell no.
man,
You
look,
fucking crazy as hell. Better than AJ Brown right now, bro. Tyreek Hill is
yes.
not. No, the fuck he is not. You telling me if okay, I promise you, I bet you this. I bet you the Eagles, I bet you Miami will rather have AJ Brown right now than Tyreek Hill, bro.
That's a lie.
I promise you.
They had an
Hey, bro,
opportunity
Troy
to get
Brown had
AJ
one
Brown.
good season out of 13. He didn't even get 1,000 yards. He was mid as fuck.
He played offense and defense.
He didn't play. I mean, he did, but he didn't start off playing defense.
It
I
don't matter.
mean,
He played offense and defense. You're an
bro.
athlete, bro. That's a skill set, bro.
And then not like he played every game in defense. Like he started the season from
Bro,
all like he
bro, do you know
like they
how
did
hard
that when
it
he
is
was
to
when
play
the
off?
cornerback when they went.
Listen, bro. Do you know how hard it is to play offense and defense in the NFL?
I understand that, bro, but it still don't. He didn't
Bro,
play
we
it
talking about
every
skill
year,
set, bro.
bro.
Y'all
He
niggas
didn't play
talking
it
about
every year.
stats. I'm talking about skill set. We ain't talking about no stats, bro. Skill set. Then you go out and catch 1,000 yards and have 15, 20
You
tackles.
asked for receivers, not the defenders.
You got damn 20 tackles. We talking about skill set, bro. And you thinking AJ Brown is the top 5 receivers? Crazy,
Bro, you not naming Tyreek Hill is not better than AJ Brown, but keep going. Go ahead, name some more.
man.
Go ahead, name some
That
more,
nigga
dog.
probably he might be he top 10, but he may be number 10.
How? Explain to me how, bro. Like how?
We talking about skill set, bro.
He had 3 tackles in the Super Bowl. Man, I
Play
don't see
corner,
how
bro.
you know what Troy Brown had 3 tackles in the Super
He
Bowl.
played corner, bro. What are we talking about here?
What he's saying is he really didn't do anything to make an impact where it should affect him on offense. Is what he's trying to say. If I'm not mistaken, I don't.
Bro,
I'm
what the
just trying to
fuck does
clarify.
3 tackles have to do with you being affected on offense, bro? You playing both sides of the ball. I don't know if niggas understand how
The
hard
year
that is to
not.
do.
Oh, hold up. The year not game.
Do we understand how hard that is to do in the NFL? Oh, okay.
I mean, Dion did it, and did Dion have more yards?
Bro, Dion is an anomaly, bro.
Hey man, you asked the question.
We
You
talking
just
about
need
one of the
answers,
we
bro.
talking about arguably one of the
Oh, he
greatest
had 3
athletes.
tackles in a season.
He played cornerback, bro. How many niggas you know at playing corner
Oh, he
tackle?
must didn't play that much then.
What?
He must didn't play that much then.
Man, listen, bro.
Hey man,
I don't know what you niggas is watching. I don't know what kind of football you niggas is watching, man. What I'm telling you, you think AJ Brown is better than Tyreek Hill is crazy to me.
yeah, I do, bro. I don't see how you don't. Like I
What do
don't
you
see
mean you don't see how I don't?
what is because even what
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 skill? I want to
what
know
does
what
Tyreek
skill
Hill
set
does better than AJ Brown, bro?
better route running. He's faster.
What's up, bro? Go ahead, I'm listening.
He better route running. He's faster. He can run the football.
Troy Troy
What are we talking about here?
Troy Brown best year on defense was 2004, and he got hurt getting too many reps on both sides. Tyreek, my guy, I wish he was away from Miami. So is he better than AJ Brown to you, Nate?
Nigga,
Hell no. I would rather have. I ain't no in the hell, bro. I would rather. I'm not. But go ahead, bro. I'll give you Jamar Chase and Jefferson.
this is why I'm gonna tell you this is why I'm gonna say he better than AJ Brown. You can go a whole game and not get AJ Brown the ball and they win.
I'm gonna give you. They don't win the Super Bowl without him.
No.
They don't win the Super
I
Bowl.
don't give
Hold
a
on,
fuck
I'm just giving you
about
facts though. Hold on, they don't win the Super Bowl without him.
You can
But
go a
without
whole
Tariq,
game.
let me ask you something. What has Patrick Mahomes done without Tariq Hill?
Go to the Super Bowl twice.
It's fucking exactly, but they not doing that without AJ Brown, bro. The Eagles is not doing that.
Man, are you? This man,
bro. Did they go without him? Have they been without him?
What do you mean? Okay, let me ask you something. If you're not,
have they been without him?
If you're not affecting the game, aren't you without him?
Yeah, I'm taking Tariq because he literally do it all with speed. But I'm a huge fan. I'm not taking him, bro.
Yeah.
What you saying, Cap on Q?
You tripping?
Saquon
you can literally go a whole game without involving AJ Brown.
AJ got Saquon. I wouldn't even say, hold on, bro. They got there without Saquon. They have got there without Saquon. So I'm not finna put just everything on Saquon. Yeah, Saquon was a big hit. It was one of the reasons that he did, but they got there without him before. They have gotten there but out there before. To be honest, no Saquon, no ring. I can't even say that. I mean, I can say that.
That's the facts of the matter, bro.
I can say that.
They got there without Saquon.
They did.
They ain't got no goddamn ring.
Bro, what I'm saying is y'all act like that when they went the first fucking year, they wasn't gonna win. They didn't have a chance to win that first year they went versus the Chiefs. And they didn't have Saquon.
They didn't have a chance to win.
What do you mean they was in the fuck? Never mind, dog. You fucking crazy. What do you mean they didn't have a chance to win? You act like the game was a blowout. The second game was a blowout. The first game wasn't a blowout. I know they lost Q. Duh.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you, bro.
They was better overall team than KFC, but Mahomes different. Exactly, bro. But what I'm saying, bro, y'all feel however fuck y'all feel. I'm taking AJ Brown with Tariq Hill. I don't give a damn what nobody say, bro. Tariq Hill ain't did shit for nobody but Patrick Mahomes, bro. He ain't took Miami nowhere. And they got two studs that they got Weddles and they got Weddles and they got Tariq Hill. Bro, I seen Tariq Hill went crazy in Miami, had one of his best years, and they still ain't do shit in the playoffs.
Tariq can't throw the ball to his goddamn self, man.
He had one of the best fucking years. Who was throwing him the ball that whole year?
Tariq can't throw the ball.
Who was throwing him the ball the whole year?
A motherfucker who can't stay on the field.
Hey, that's football, bro.
So what are we talking about?
That's football, bro. He had a chance. He could have stayed with us. He could have stayed in Kansas City.
Huh?
He had a chance to stay in Kansas City.
We ain't talking about if he had a chance or not. You said.
But I'm saying he had a chance. And AJ can arguably be prime Julio and prime AB. I agree with that. Tyreek and AJ can be arguably prime Julio and a prime AB discussion.
Nah.
You crazy, dog. I don't know why you even. AJ. No, the fuck he not. No, bro.
Nah, he better than Antonio Brown too.
Who?
Tyreek Hill.
Bro, I'm finna get off this subject, dog. Ain't no motherfucking. I don't know. And we talking about all that can all do. Have you seen Antonio Brown highlights?
Yeah.
The motherfucker can do it all too. And was just as good on
I ain't never seen it. I'm gonna tell you this, and this gonna end my argument right here. I've never seen Antonio Brown catch a dig route, outrun both safeties and both corners. I've never seen him do it.
Bro,
I'm talking about they got an angle on him.
Even Jerry Rice wasn't even the fucking fastest fucking wide receiver.
I ain't talking about come on, bro. No fast shit. I'm talking about I've never seen him do it.
Julio was better than AB. AB just had a better quarterback.
That's a fact.
That's a fact. I agree with that.
I ain't never seen Antonio Brown do that. Ain't too many niggas like Tyreek Hill out here, man. He's an anomaly.
I'm not gonna say I haven't seen Antonio Brown take a dig right. I've seen him take short routes to take it up. Now I can't.
This nigga took a dig route. I ain't say he scored. He outran every nigga that had an angle on him.
Okay, bro, he's fast. That's cool.
He's an anomaly, bro. You ain't no nigga doing that. Other than him and Randy Moss.
Julio can do it too.
Julio ain't never did no shit like that. Ever.
Nate and Q, let me ask y'all something.
Ever.
You got a low key double team. Tyree AB was a monster through when he was crashing out, bro. You had the triple team Julio, and you still couldn't do nothing with him,
Who triple team Julio?
bro. They would have two corners on Julio, or they have a safety on top, bro. There's been plenty of times Julio and Moss motherfuckers and literally outran motherfuckers. So I'm hold on. Antonio used to moss three niggas on the sideline with a tiptoe possession. Julio not doing that. I don't know, Q. I don't know, dog. Green Bay. Which game in Green Bay he did that? I thought he did do that. He turned it up on the sideline. It must have been the playoff game in Green Bay. Julio did that. I remember them doing it in 2026. So he can do it, bro. Like
Hey man,
you
it's
wilding, dog.
look, bro. You talking to a nigga that played the position very, very well. You got
That ain't. I ain't taking
Jerry
nothing away
Rice.
from that, bro.
Let me explain something. You got Jerry Rice. You got it's tiers to this shit. You got Jerry Rice, Sterling Sharp, right? Jerry Rice, Sterling Sharp, Randy Moss. Everybody else come up under that. And you can put them in the higher order than that.
Nah, I got Calvin Johnson up there too, bro.
No,
You crazy as hell,
no,
bro. You crazy as hell,
no.
bro.
Calvin
Over
Johnson,
Sterling, you got Sterling Sharp over Calvin Johnson?
fuck yeah.
Man,
You tripping.
you fucking crazy, dog. Ain't no fucking way. He's right under that. He's right under
You got
that.
tiers of this shit.
I'll
Jerry
take
Rice,
Calvin Johnson. You talking about speed? Sterling Sharp wasn't even faster than Calvin Johnson, but you was just fighting me on this goddamn Tyreek
I
Hill
ain't
shit.
said nothing about no speed. I
But
said
that was your key
I
shit
think
on Tyreek
no,
Hill, though, bro. That was your
no.
only key shit. You weren't talking about nothing else at the speed.
Bro, you can rewind this shit back. When you go back and watch this, you said, what does he do better than AJ Brown? I said route run.
I said that was your key thing you was using.
He
Key. I
faster.
said
No, it's
key.
not. I just said it's tiers to
It
this shit.
was.
No, it's not, bro. I
That
just
was
said I'm gonna believe this right here. This argument right here.
right.
Nigga
No.
outran and he caught a dig route and outran.
Calvin Johnson is not tier 2, bro. Bro, ain't no way. And
Yes,
and you
he
compare.
is, bro.
No, bro. No, the fuck he was not,
Yes,
dog.
he is, bro.
No, the fuck he was
Calvin
not.
Johnson,
Even look at the fucking quarterback he had till Matt Stafford got there. You comparing what he had.
he had Matt Stafford for 10 years, bro.
I said not before he got there, bro. Before he got there, he had
Matter of fact,
he had white boy. I think he had the white boy. They also had the white boy on that's on ESPN.
Calvin Johnson came in with 05.
Yeah, he was there. Like he was
I
there
don't give a
before.
damn
Yeah,
about the quarterback he had. He's a tier 2. He's not a
yeah,
tier
John
1,
Kitna.
man.
Yeah, John Kitna. Yeah, bro. Like hell, nah, bro.
What the
I was,
fuck did that guy? He had Matthew Stafford for 10 years.
and they still didn't.
07. Matthew Stafford came in 09.
And they did numbers, bro. What I'm saying, Calvin John.
Bro,
Tell me how.
nigga,
Tell me how.
what are you trying
Tell
to
me how.
let
Tell
me
me
ask
how it
you
is,
something.
right?
What are you trying to defend? Are you trying to defend stats or skill set? Because skill set, he's in tier 2.
What do you say, Sterling? What do you say Sterling Sharp do better than Calvin Johnson, bro?
Everything. What do you mean?
I'm taking Calvin, dog.
Man, you crazy as hell. You take cap. Dude, hold on. Let's before let's history lesson here. Before Sterling Sharp was hurt, you do know
he was a triple pin crown, bro. I know all that.
No,
shit,
no.
bro.
Him and Jerry Rice were neck and neck when it came to receiving yards.
Only Jerry Rice, Randy Moss, and I gotta throw Marvin Harrison in it because of his height and ability to get open.
No, fuck no. Marvin Harrison.
I wouldn't put Marvin in there. I put Marvin at 2.
Tier 1. He is a phenomenal receiver, but he's not a tier 1. Sterling Sharp, Jerry Rice.
Marvin got better route running than all of them.
Better than who?
Not than Jerry though.
Not this. But do y'all understand?
Better than Randy, because Randy. Randy better even went over the fucking middle, bro. He'll tell you he ain't like going over the fucking middle. So what are we talking about? And we still put him top tier. So you got goddamn wide receivers who's going over the middle, taking way more contact, doing way more shit than Randy Moss was, but we still put Randy at top tier. So, and I understand who we're talking about, but I'm just saying, dog. What about, and we don't talk about Larry Fitzgerald at all.
Man, Larry Fitzgerald is not a tier 1 receiver, bro. What are we?
You wildin', dog. I don't know about that one, dog. I don't know about that one, dog.
What are we talking about here, bro?
Hold on.
If anything,
Okay,
Larry Fitzgerald
tier 2.
He might be a tier 3. God damn it.
Oh, you reaching, dog. I'll give you
I ain't reaching, man. I watched this game, man. I've been watching this game for a long time.
Because we was going stupid in Oakland. Who was going stupid in Oakland, bro?
Jerry Rice.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
And that nigga was 40 years old. Listen, bro.
But hold on, wasn't that going back to your point when you asked me who was really throwing the ball back then when I brought up Baltimore and all that shit? So they was throwing the ball then. All the
niggas that was throwing the ball back then was
you came in
Joe Montana and fucking
Larry one of the most effective wide receiver of our area, and I'll say that. And his longevity, bro, he had a longevity, bro. Like Michael Irvin was top 3. I get him tier 3. Maybe tier 4, depending.
Hell nah, man. He's a tier 2.
Irvin?
Yes.
I ain't going tier 2.
Playmaker.
I ain't going tier 2.
Playmaker is a tier 2, bro.
I ain't going tier 2. Now, were you trying to put Calvin Johnson? Nah, hell no.
Calvin Johnson and Michael Irvin, same type of receiver.
No, the fuck that ain't not. Michael Irvin can't fuck with Calvin Johnson. He don't on his speed. He don't have that. In it, to me, Michael Irvin more of a possession wide receiver than anything, like Chris Carter.
Hold on. What'd you just say?
He's more of a possession wide receiver like Chris Carter.
Do you know?
I'll put him and Chris Carter in it before I put Michael Irvin and Calvin Johnson.
Do you know this nigga name is Playmaker, right? You do know that, right?
Facts on what, Q?
You do know this nigga name is Playmaker, right?
Hey, am I wrong, y'all? Like I don't see him in that, bro. I see him as more of a possession wide receiver.
You do know that this nigga name is Playmaker, right?
I don't give a fuck what his name is, bro. Shit, he had a lot of names from the documentary I seen, but that don't mean that. What is your? So you comparing skill set? Since we going back to skill set,
yeah. Let's talk about it.
Hell nah, I don't see skill set. You saying what? How are they the same?
What do you mean? How are they the same?
How are they the same?
Route running, speed wise.
Calvin Johnson ran a 4.3, nigga. Michael Irvin wasn't running no fucking 4. Man, that's what dog. That's what I'm saying, bro. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about, bro. Y'all just talking about
feelings, bro. We talking about skill sets, bro.
You just said it. I'm just going on what you said, and you talking about me.
I've been listen, man. I've studied these niggas.
Apparently not, because you just said he ran the same as Mike Irvin. So if that was your valid point, let's use something else.
You think a nigga just because a nigga ran a 4.3 at the combine, he running that all the time?
He wasn't that. I give him 4.4, maybe 4.5, but he wasn't running no 4.3.
Bro, you think because a nigga ran a 4.3 at the combine that he running that all the time?
I didn't say that, bro. That's like you using with Tyreek Hill like he running the same.
What I'm saying is when we talk about game speed, these niggas are equivalent to each other. Yes.
You act like Calvin Johnson wasn't burning niggas though.
Man.
He wasn't. He wasn't.
Bro.
This man had a 300-yard game, bro. A 300-yard game, bro. Like, let's get this man his do, bro. Like, he had a 300-yard game.
What got to do with his speed?
He was what are you comparing him and Michael Irvin, bro? What did he do? Michael Irvin wasn't just burning, nigga. He was more of a goddamn going in the middle type wide receiver too, bro.
That's a lie.
He wasn't. So that ain't how he even got hurt then. How the fuck did he get hurt then?
You get hurt because you playing football.
No, the fuck. I'm saying, how did he get hurt?
What do you mean? How do you get hurt? You get hurt.
He was going in the fucking middle, dog. Like he was, bro.
Man, listen. Every receiver go in the middle of the field. That's
No, the
What
fuck
are
he
you
didn't, because
talking
Randy
about?
Moss wasn't going in no fucking middle like that.
That's a lie, bro.
No, the fuck he was not, dog. He did
What are
not
you
like
talking
going
about?
in the middle. I'm not saying
That
he
is
didn't. He was
no.
not a
That is a lie, bro.
Buffalo. No, the fuck it's not, dog. And Buffalo really had James Lawton and Andre Reed and didn't win a bowl. So
Bro,
that go back to your question right there when you was like, who had all this talent, who had a talented team and didn't win the Super Bowl?
that wasn't my question.
Who you
That
said
that was
you
that was
did
not
you
the
said
statement that I
what
made.
team didn't have talent, right? What team that didn't have talent didn't win the Super Bowl? Is
No,
that wasn't your
that's not
question back,
what I said.
bro?
You said what team didn't have talent that didn't win the Super Bowl? That's not the question
What
I
was
asked.
your
I
question?
said what teams didn't win the who won the Super Bowl that didn't have talent on it. That's what
That's the
that's not what you just said, bro. You just said, let's slow down. Stop thinking so much. You
nah.
just
I
said
know it.
what team that didn't have talent that didn't win the Super Bowl? I said what team that didn't have talent on their team that won the Super Bowl. It's two totally different statements.
You said talented wide receivers. He said talented wide receivers.
I said talent on the team. I ain't say nothing about no talent in the wide receivers. You said you put the receivers part in there. I said what team that
Because
won
you
the
was
Super Bowl
talking
that
about
don't have
Jalen
talent,
Hurts, and that's how we went to that
and you
conversation.
said he got AJ
And we was
Brown.
talking about wide receivers. So you said what team didn't have a talented? Because you like we was talking about what team. I was talking about the quarterbacks and talented wide receivers. What and you was like, what team didn't have like 3 or 4 talented wide receivers or some shit like that?
No, I said what team that didn't have talent. You can when you go back and watch this, you're gonna see what I'm saying is regular. I don't forget what I say.
I know
What
what we was
team
talking
that
about,
won a
bro. Yeah,
Super
you
Bowl
do.
that don't have talent on it? That's what I said.
You
And
said
what team?
wide receiver. You said wide receiver. That's how I brought up Troy, but I was late on the discussion. But that's what I heard.
I said what team?
See what I'm
When
saying?
you go back and play this, yeah, I'm not refuting from what I said. I said what team that won the Super Bowl didn't have talent on it? Because you tried to take
And we wasn't. And I asked you. I
you were
said we
talking
wasn't
about
talking about
quarterback
defense, right?
play, right?
Well, I said we wasn't talking about
You tried to
defense.
take Jalen Hurts quarterbacking
We was
and
talking about
say
just offense,
that little
though, bro.
stupid cliche topic. They like to say, "Oh, he got all this talent around him." You tried to say that, and I said, "What
So we
team
was talking
has won
about
the
offense
Super
and wide
Bowl?
receivers. Then
What team has won the Super Bowl that didn't have talent on it?" That's what I said. And we still have yet to name a team that has won the Super Bowl that didn't have talent on it.
that won it.
That won the Super Bowl that didn't have talent on it.
I just said Baltimore, bro.
In the recent era, my nigga. That shit happened in 2000. That was over 20 years ago. In the recent era, what team that won the Super Bowl that didn't have talent?
Who was the
Can't
who was the
name one.
top when when the Falcons lost they were that Super Bowl the year to New England? Who was the top rated wide receiver on them team?
Julian Edelman. Gronkowski. No team, no quarterback out here ain't rocking with talent right now, bro. It's just not happening.
Man, probably the least talented team recently was the 2012 Baltimore. Talking about with Anquan Bolden and them.
They had Jacoby Jones on that team.
Jacoby Jones wasn't no top rated wide receiver, bro. He was a top rated kick returner. Like, are we serious right now?
We said talent, bro. We ain't talking about no top ratings.
Talent has to perform on the field, right? If you I'm trying to figure out what we like. You saying talent has to
How
perform.
many touchdowns Jacoby Jones scored? This nigga went to my school, my college that I went to, so I know this nigga personally. We not gonna. That's talent, bro. But he came from Lane College and made it to the NFL.
But he still wasn't top rated wide receivers.
No matter if he's top rated or not, bro. We said talent.
But you have to contribute. I'm sorry, not just on.
What do you mean?
Okay, he contribute on
he scored.
On special team, was it a special team, right? It wasn't
Man,
no.
he scored on both. He scored on offense too. Nigga, bro, did you watch the game?
Bro, we talking 2012. I don't remember all that whole goddamn game.
I remember. In the game you can bring up, I remember, my nigga.
He was part of that Super Bowl run.
Come on, bro. Let's not even. I'm not.
I didn't say he wasn't part of it. I just said he wasn't a top rated.
It doesn't matter, nigga. We talking about talent. You keep trying to add this extra shit in there. We talking about talent. Devontae Smith is not a top rated wide receiver, but he helped Philly get to the Super Bowl.
Devontae Smith ain't a top rated wide, so he's not a top 15 wide receiver. Hold on,
right now.
He's not a top 15 wide receiver in the league.
No, bro, is you crazy?
Man, get the fuck out of here, dog. Who's better than him, bro? Like, I mean, name your wide receivers that you're gonna take before Devontae Smith too, bro. Like
Jamar Chase,
okay,
Deebo Samuel, Terry McLaurin,
Deebo Samuels. Right now,
you goddamn right,
bro. Fuck no, I'm not, bro. Never mind. Go off.
Are you tripping, bro?
No, nigga, you tripping. You lost your fucking mind.
Hey, look, when niggas see this, I want you to
What the fuck has Deebo? What has Deebo? You just going skill set and how they put. What are you like? What as a talent? You using him and taking him? He's probably.
I can do more with Deebo than I can do with Devontae Smith. T. Higgins. I'll take T. Higgins over Devontae Smith.
Did you just listen to what he said? He's probably the second best wide receiver 2 in the league. T. Higgins would be number 1.
T. Higgins is a number 1, bro. He only number 2 because he on the team with Jamar Chase. Anywhere else, he's number 1.
I ain't disagreeing with that one.
Come on, bro. You can do way more with Deebo than you can do with Devontae Smith. This is facts. I ain't speaking on him.
Deebo now?
Deebo, period.
No, you can't, bro. Not right now, you can't. If that was the case, San Francisco
Stephon Diggs
definitely use him right now.
I take Stephon Diggs over Devontae Smith. I take all 3 of them niggas down there in Houston over Devontae Smith.
Which is why I said as a wide receiver 2.
He's a legit number wide receiver 2. Yeah.
Who is?
Devontae Smith. He's the legit number 2.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
I'll take Calvin Ridley over him.
I'm not doing that.
Man, you tripping.
Not right now. No. I'll take Brian Thomas. I'll take Brian Thomas.
I take what's the boy Kitchen
what's the nigga name? He say he owns a Super Bowl with no talent around it and went to he did say who owns a Super Bowl with no talent around it and went to Mahomes, so the quarterback and wide receivers came from there. Oh, okay. Don't get me started on a FanDuel.
Look, my nigga, I'm trying to tell you, bro. Look, I know this wide receiver shit like the back of my hand, bro. I know it like the back of my hand. Top 10.
I feel like this, bro. Everybody how they look at it. Everybody coach different. Everybody have their own perspective or whatever, bro. Like, and whatever fits you. Like I was saying one day, we was debating safeties. It all depends on what you like and what offense you like and how you want to run your shit and whatever you might think might best fit you and whatever you win it. Because everybody bro. Everybody don't run the same offense. You need to stop, bro. You a little too cocky with shit, dog.
No, man. I'm trying to listen, bro. It don't matter what offense you run. Some niggas is just that damn good. It don't matter what offense they in.
Yeah, but everybody don't fit everybody's system and offense that they want to run. That's just real shit. Like it might be a talented wide receiver and he might be good, but I might not want him for my team. That's just real shit. Like everybody don't fit everybody's system or what they want to run.
Hey man, let me hit you to something.
I hear you ain't heard nothing wrong on the. I hear you ain't heard nothing wrong on the top tier wide receiver, but Marvin Harrison is tier 1. Shot was underguardable at one point, and it's hard for a little nigga to do that.
Let me tell you something.
Then what about Reggie Wayne? Then
some niggas, Reggie Wayne is top 3. He's tier 3. Some niggas are so good, you change your offense for them to play in it. See, that's coaching. Some niggas are so good, you change your offense for them to play.
Okay, then you go back to coaching. When we go back to coaching, now that's cool. Like, okay, you say that, but what if the wide receiver ain't putting in the work?
Well,
He
that's
got
not
the
what we're
talent and
talking
skill.
about, AJ.
I'm asking you a question, nigga.
That's not
If
what we're talking about.
why why I can't ask you that fucking question then?
Because that's not what we're talking about, bro. We having a conversation
Why
about
you don't want to answer that question?
because that's
Because it
not
go
what we're
back to
talking
what we
about.
was
You just
talking about
asked me why I don't
earlier
want to
when
answer
I
the
was
question.
talking about coaching in the system, right?
Listen, go ahead.
Exactly.
Ask your question so I can answer.
Because it goes back to when I was talking about coaching in the system, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you said that's coaching. So they fit them around that system. Some players are that good, right? So you wouldn't do that with your quarterback. You just do it with a wide receiver.
Some niggas is so good. I just told you. Some niggas is so good. You conform to how they play. Not in your system.
What if the player's not putting, like you said earlier, not putting in the work off the field? Like you just said, it's not all about coaching. You said that earlier.
But we talking about on the field, bro. Where are you going with this conversation?
That's what we was talking about earlier, though, dog. When we was talking about the quarterback development,
AJ, you
right?
trying to squeeze two conversations in?
Nah, cause you maybe, but it's still the same thing. You just don't answer my question.
No, if a nigga not putting on the work off the field, what do we got him here
Wide
for?
receiver was a screen type wide receiver. Most little guys on that type screen make look on get screen get busy. You say what?
What are you talking about? Like I'm trying to
So okay,
squeeze two conversations into one. Like
if your quarterback, if the quarterback development, if the quarterback not doing what he's doing, but you want to fit the shit around the wide receiver, right? But that's coaching. So you gonna coach up the wide receiver, but you can't get your quarterback development. You can't get the quarterback going. If the quarterback can't get the ball to the fucking wide receiver, it don't matter how good you change the offense around them.
all right, listen to this. I'm finna prove my point to you. I'm finna prove my point to you. Randy Moss was doing poorly in Oakland. He didn't give a fuck about what was going on in Oakland. When Bill Belichick brought Randy Moss to New England, they scrapped what they was doing on offense and built the offense around Randy Moss.
Same player, just special. If Lamar Jackson get hurt, Baltimore offense takes a major hit.
That's all I'm saying.
But they've been you at
Lamar
like
Jackson,
talking about hold on,
you
bro.
gonna build an offense
Hold on,
around
hold on.
this kid.
I think Randy Moss fit into that system. They didn't change their system around Randy Moss.
And Bill Belichick said it. What are we talking about here, bro?
The only reason I'm saying I don't give a fuck with Bill Belichick. Bill Belichick is a well-known
No.
fucking liar. What are you talking about? This is a cheating motherfucking person. I don't give a fuck what person say all the time in the public because all I'm
Tom
saying is,
Brady said it.
all I'm saying is this with Bill Belichick. We can't act like Randy, like Tom Brady, and Tom Brady hasn't got to the Super Bowl without Bill Belichick in that system. So what I'm saying is Bill Belichick have a system because all I'm saying without Tom Brady and without he hasn't done nothing, right?
What was that?
Tom Brady, Bill Belichick hasn't done nothing without Tom Brady, right?
Bro,
I'm listening to him.
you trying to
You trying to make it seem like that Randy Moss just came in and they just that. Like,
bro,
no.
I'm not speaking innuendo. This is what Brady and Belichick said. I'm not before Tom Brady, before Randy Moss got to New England, they were not throwing bombs down the field. It just wasn't happening. I'm not speaking innuendo, bro. It's a fact.
I agree with that.
So what I'm saying is,
what I'm trying to say is like this.
If he is just that good,
I could compare Tyreek Hill and Randy Moss situation right there. You could have a wide receiver that you want to change around, got all that, but I'm saying if the quarterback is not right and the development is not there, it don't fucking matter because without Randy Moss, Tom Brady has still gotten to a Super Bowl. Without Tyreek Hill, they have still gotten to a Super Bowl, bro. They still have. So, because you just make it seem that's coaching. you just talking about, okay, that's coaching when it comes to just changing your system around the wide receiver. What about coaching the fucking quarterback?
Bro, you keep saying wide receiver. I didn't say nothing about no damn wide receiver. I said when the player is that good. That's any position on the field.
Okay, I'm just trying to make sure. I'm just clarifying, just trying to make sure.
How can you? What do you mean?
Because you didn't say that earlier when we talked about quarterback development.
Bro, I've been saying this the whole time. It's the same thing happened to Lamar.
You said if the quarterback if he's not doing the study off the field, then the development and the culture don't even matter. That's what you said,
bro. That's for any player, bro. What are you talking about?
I agree.
That's for every player on the field, not just the quarterback. I just use Kyler Murray as a specific.
Now that's a lie. Wes Welker, Deontay. That's a lie. Now that's a lie. Wes Welker and Deontay Stallworth got moved to the side.
Got moved to the side for what?
For what? I'm lost on that one too.
Listen, man. If the player is just that good, you're gonna conform to what he got going on. Simple, bro. Michael Parsons is just that good. You conform to what he got going on.
I got a question for you. Do you think you can win a championship with a defensive end, or do you need with a D end as your number one specialist on the D line, or do you feel like you need the defensive tackle like a Jalen Carter? Then?
No, you can win with niggas. You need a team, man. This is not you can't win no fucking team championship with one person.
Morris got hurt, so they won't. You say what?
You can't win no team atmosphere with one person.
A pass rush in general can win a title. All right, then, man. Let me get off this shit, man. Let's get on to the politics, bro. I'm gonna play a video real quick. Let me see if I can get this shit popping real quick. Hold up. I might say that. Hold on, bro. All right, bro. So this is the first video right here, right? So I'm gonna let you speak on how you feel about this Charlie Kirk assassination. But this right here is people saying that Israel's behind it, and then some people saying that Israel not. So I'm gonna just start it off like this.
Will fall.
Which is okay.
Oh shit! Hold on.
And anyone who gets in the way, it doesn't matter where they are.
Even
if there are politicians in the West, they are going to fall.
And remember, he's an Israeli agent. Are you saying Israel will murder politicians in the West or get rid of them politically through bribery or whatever else? What do you mean the politicians in the West will fall if they don't agree to back Israel's war against Iran?
Yeah, we will not vote for them anymore.
Oh, well, you don't vote for them now. You're not in our country. What do you mean the politicians will fall?
All right, then I'm gonna play this next video from Charlie. I think it was the day before Charlie had died.
It doesn't matter where they are, even if
Jambalaya has
wrong video.
Which is okay, Charlie. We pushed back against the media on COVID, on lockdowns, on Ukraine, on the border, so like maybe we should also ask a question. Is the media totally presenting the truth when it comes to Israel? Just a question, that maybe we shouldn't believe everything the media says, because I know I've been conditioned to ask a lot more critical questions over the last couple of years. So Ben, some people would accuse Israel of wanting to ethnically cleanse. Some people in the Israeli government are saying, again, it's all over the place, right? You have
anything else, but before I let you go, I want you to address one thing, and it's just the absurdity of it. Some of the internet rumors that somehow Israel is behind the Charlie Kirk murder, and I don't believe it for 1 second, but I want you to make a statement. It's so absurd.
That's insane. That's insane. Israel,
which is okay. Charlie, we pushed back against the media on COVID, on lockdowns, on Ukraine, on the border, on it's like maybe we should also ask a question: is the media totally presenting the truth when it comes to Israel? Just a question, that maybe we shouldn't believe everything the media says, because I know I've been conditioned to ask a lot more critical questions over the last couple of years. So, Ben, some people would accuse Israel of wanting to ethnically cleanse.
I ain't gonna play the whole video. All right, bro. So from watching these videos, right? What do your feel up on this whole situation? Do you think it was a hit by Israel?
I don't know who the hell the hit came from, but it was a hit. It wasn't just. See, this is what we gotta stop. It ain't no random people just going out just shooting people. That happens, but they're not shooting. Ain't no random people just doing that to people in the public eye. So we gotta get out of this this mindset that this stuff is just a random 22-year-old kid. They said the same thing about the JFK shooting.
I was just about to say. So look, right on your point. All right. So on your point about the shooting, right? I'm gonna put up a picture of the person that they said that they say that they got. I forgot the old boy name of the killer, but so this is the picture that of the guy that they said that they have arrested, and this is the guy on the top with the sunglasses is the image that was supposed to be the guy that was on top of the roof and stuff. Let me ask you this clear up, bro. Do you believe that this guy looked the same as this guy?
Well, I don't. You really can't tell because in this picture, this dude. I mean, he probably been disheveled, roughed up, and all kind of shit. So you really can't tell. Hey, he got on. Who knows? His nose could have been punched on or something. I don't know. But
From looking at the features, like if I'm looking at his ears and just right here, it doesn't. I don't believe it's the guy, to my honest opinion. But go ahead, bro. I just don't believe it's him.
I mean, y'all ever seen that TV show, The Jackal?
The who?
The Jackal.
No, I haven't seen that one.
Watch that TV show and then you'll understand what I'm saying about this. You'll understand my sentiments about that photo right there.
Do you believe that he could have just been the fall guy though? Like it could have been because like
it's always a pass.
I'm just and I'm asking because his father turned in, and I know there's civilians, and he did what people say is the correct thing. But to me, I don't even know, like, bro, like I'm gonna ask you this: if you seen, do you believe the stuff like that we're seeing, like from the clips of when the shooting happened, of the security guard giving a signal sign? I also know that I don't know if you seen it or re-seen the clip, the actual clip of the shooting, but I thought it was straight through the neck. But from what I've been told and researching, it was Charlie had on a bulletproof vest, so it hit the chest through the neck. That's what I seen you the clip, bro. I don't know.
What?
This is so I was watching. I've heard two people say that. I heard the Joe Budden cast say this shit, and then I heard some other guy say that when the sniper shot it, he shot it through the chest. He hit him in the chest, and it went through the neck. I'm just giving you. I'm not saying that's true or not. I really don't know. It looked like it was straight through the neck.
You don't hit a nigga in the chest and then go through his neck.
They saying that it bounced off his chest. I'm just giving you this, and I'm just asking your opinion because I don't see that happening either. I thought it was just straight through the neck, and then you also got certain people talking about snipers saying that the shot wasn't easy. The shot was easy, and the shot wasn't easy. I just want to get your opinion.
From what they say, but that's not an easy shot to make.
So exactly right, it wasn't an easy shot to make. So do you feel like even with the training, like they said that the family had a gun license and they do some training. Do you think that he really, even with the training that he might have so-called got, do you think he had to be specialized in something as far as the military, anything?
Nah. You shoot all the time. You can learn to shoot like that. You got a qualified person teaching you how to shoot.
Do you think Charlie was a?
I think that kid in college that they say was in college didn't know. I don't think he did that.
You don't believe that was him?
Nah.
Who do you believe it was somebody that was sent over? Like, do you believe it was from the left side?
Nah,
I don't want to go too far now. Like,
I think this is what we gotta understand. The government is way more complex than what people think, right? So when people think like, let's just put this. Let's get this out. People think that these people actually hate each other.
The left and the right.
They think that Democrats and Republicans don't hate each other. That's why. So let me tell you the difference between what they do and what regular people do with politics. They're arguing points. Regular Americans are arguing feelings. It's two totally different things. We arguing about, so we can have this conversation, this dialogue, talk about, oh, you're doing this wrong. You should do this for the American people, da, da, da. And then we're going to go have lunch together and talk about regular shit.
You talk about the left and the right. You talking about Democrats and Republicans.
Yeah. Everyday citizens going to have this same debate, but they feelings going to get involved. Now you hate the motherfucker that stay next door to you. That's the difference. That's why 98% of the country is mentally ill.
Because we put a lot of our feelings involved in situations that don't need to be in.
What feelings should be, your feelings don't hold any weight in the political debate. Because once it's well, since you think that way, don't talk to me.
What do you think?
If political people did that, then nothing to get done in this country.
So what do you think? Why do you think people haven't caught on to the game that they're playing?
Because people are idiots. I just told you 98% of the country is mentally ill, bro. 98% of people walking around are mentally ill. Now they got now they able to put their
Let me ask you this then.
mental illness on social media.
Let me ask you this. Is it a mental illness because they're going through they're going through life situation where they're living in survival mode, and in survival mode it's hard to think?
Nah, they mental illness come from not understanding that this is a game. See, once you see it's cognitive dissonance, man. The truth can be sitting right in front of you and you just refuse to believe it. You walk outside and you just telling yourself the sky is green, but you can obviously see it's blue. You got a problem.
So do you think Charlie Kirk was killed because of his political beliefs of what he believed, or do you think it was a message sent to warn other, like, not just people in that field, as far as, I won't even say like just influencers who are coming up in that political world about certain stuff that you speak about?
You got to think these people rely on power and control, right? So if this motherfucker sitting up there talking, and he's which he is hateful and crazy as some of the stuff he say, he be having some valid points, bro. Just being honest. And in this world of feelings,
I don't think you mean valid points when we talk about like certain like black people being better off in slavery or stuff like that.
Yeah, that shit just stupid. I think some of that shit is just like Charleston White. He playing a character.
Oh, yeah, the trolling.
Yeah, because you got to think all this shit is still about money. You see what I'm saying? So this is how he feed his family. So in order to keep this engagement, I have to do that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's kind of something I've been learning too, as far as trying to keep the engagement.
I gotta say controversial stuff. Do I believe he believed all of that stuff that he's saying? No.
Yeah, like to.
But
So
when
it's
he,
like you say a lot of negative stuff to bring the people to you, and
yeah,
then
people pay,
get
but
the
that's what
message
people
out.
pay attention to the negative.
Yeah,
You
I've
walk in the
learned
room
that.
and say, all you hoes stand up, and there's a 15, 20 women in the room. All the women in there gonna get mad. Who you calling the hoe? If you ain't the hoe, then what you talking for? You see
That's
what I'm
real.
saying? So when man, this is the type of shit that I understand when it comes to this type of stuff. But so many people are in their feelings with shit. You can't have a conversation about politics and about how you feel. How I feel has no relevance to what's going on. What is the logical thing to happen here? And then that's how the country just stay fucked up because nobody is thinking logically. Everybody's how I feel. I feel like I'm a man. I feel like I'm a woman. It's like, come on, bro. So now they take it to where it's like, no, you have to address me as a woman because I feel like I'm one. It's like, man, listen, bro. What's the logic though? There's no logic behind that. So that's I mean, and not the bad. I'm not bashing anybody. I'm just saying your feelings. You know what I'm saying? How you feel has no relevance to everyday reality. What's life?
What if you think people are afraid of reality, or afraid of what might be ahead of them or something, so they try to stay in a different light, a different world, so that they live in a different image?
Nah, people just crazy. I'm sometimes, bro. I just be so fed up with the world, bro.
What made you get there?
Stupid people. Like,
Not just saying people are stupid. What is some things that make you get there, as far, because you really don't you don't really give me that vibe where you be like you care what other people doing. So
I don't.
I know it ain't that, but I know you be like, damn, that's just stupid shit. Like, what is it? Like,
I just
what
hear it. When I hear it, when it touch my ears, I be like, damn, this motherfucker. Or
do
this,
you think? Do you think it's coming to a point where do you see it ever changing? As far as like one day people will wake up and stop feeling, or you think it's just gonna get worse and we just headed down the worst path?
oh no, it's gonna get worse. You got people losing their jobs because they said something about dude.
That's why I was asking you before. I was.
Because somebody feels some type of way. Like, and I get it. I don't want to make it seem like I'm some type of robot, like I ain't got no feelings or something, but like my feelings get involved when I'm in my relationship or I'm dealing with my family. If I'm dealing with stuff that's going on in the everyday world, my feelings ain't. I'm not injecting my feelings into that because I can also say
So you saying
I
people
gotta
should?
deal with that shit.
So
You
you
see what I'm saying?
saying? So you saying? Are you saying people with jobs or with careers that they shouldn't even? If you know it's gonna risk something, don't even speak on it. Like, everybody don't have to speak on the situation.
Yeah, you really don't. Because, like, in reality,
Mm-hmm.
this dude's in Vermont. I'm like the whitest states ever, right? Like, don't know black people really live out there unless they play basketball or something. You know what I'm saying?
So how do you feel about the black people that's not even making fun of it? I ain't talking about them. The black people that feel like, oh, you gotta have sympathy or some type of empathy for this situation. What if that was your child, or this, and that? What do you feel about that?
I mean, you can do that, but do that on your own time.
So you don't feel like I don't give. I'm sorry. I don't. I'm not. I don't wish no
Hey,
harm on nobody. But
look,
I'm not. That's not my.
news flash though. Most motherfuckers don't give a
I'm just being honest. I don't want to sugarcoat act
damn.
like
No,
I care,
no,
because we
most people
talking
don't.
about it.
That shit. Look, if you got a bill to pay tomorrow and you don't know how you gonna pay it, you don't give a damn about this man being killed.
I don't even think a lot of people really knew who he was. Like, as far as like, if we don't, cause we talk politics. Like, this is our thing. So, but a lot of people don't care, and a lot of people don't like. The reason I brought it up because it was just one of the things that it happened before 9/11, right? And
Mhm.
I don't know whatever. I'm looking at the situation, and then I looked at who they say that did it, right? And I'm like, I told myself, I said, bro, I would never believe the news because assassination that has happened where they pointed out that these are the people that did it, and it was the truth.
My
So
point exactly.
and I'm looking at people, and I'm looking at all these people with big platforms, and they going off on this kid, and they believe in this story. But I'm like, bro, as smart as y'all say y'all is, when are y'all gonna be like? When are you gonna call out the news and be like, is this really the person that y'all say it is? Because y'all have never told us, y'all have never been right on this.
Because people don't care. Like they really don't care, bro. Like you gotta think. They
But you
can
got an
go.
officer like the officer Tatum. I'm speaking on now. I'm not talking about regular people. I'm talking about people with a platform following, like the people that's like crying. You got Stephen A. Smith, like people because you saying people don't care, but the people with the platforms are the people they listen to, right? These are the
Right.
people that they
Shoot. Everybody shoot.
hmm?
People sheep.
Say what?
Everybody's sheep.
Mm.
Like think about that. Something happened. You can clearly see what's happening right there in your face, and then you turn around and go watch to see what somebody else say, so you can regurgitate what they say
Mm-hmm. Instead
instead
of
of
getting
just
your own
actually
valid
taking your
opinion about it.
own opinion or what you seen on the TV. That's why people watch sports. See, when I watch sports, I know what I'm looking at. Like if I'm watching football, I know exactly what I'm looking at.
Mm-hmm.
But you will hear the commentator say some shit, and they'd be like, "I'm looking at it like that ain't what happened." But he's there for entertainment purposes. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So when I'm looking at something, bro, I'm looking at it with my own eyes. I'm gonna formulate my opinion off of what I'm seeing. I'm not gonna wait till CNN come on or go to the Breakfast Club to hear what they saying, and then like, oh, yeah, he right. No, I got my own opinion. Most people don't have their own opinion. 98% of people don't have their own opinion. They sheep. That's why that's what the connection thing is for. That's what social media is for. They've developed a tool to funnel everybody's thinking in two separate ways. Either you're gonna like it or dislike it. So they're funneling everybody's mind into whatever area. That's why when you watch certain stuff, if you like it, you click on it, they continue to show you the same shit.
And your algorithm, especially TikTok.
You see what I'm saying? So if you a far left winger, leftist Democrat, everything about Donald Trump that's bad is gonna pop up on your timeline. If you're a far righter, everything that you like about Donald Trump is gonna pop up on your timeline. Because they know people don't have their own brains. Now, if you're a nigga like me, you're gonna have all kind of shit popping up on your timeline. All kind of stuff. Because I'm in that middle ground where it's like, okay, yeah, he said this, but I kind of like what he said right here. You see what I'm saying? Like I don't have to be at odds with you just because you said one thing that I didn't like. Now I don't like you.
Okay, let me ask you this then, bro. Do you worry about, and we come on here not as much as that, and my following ain't as big as it should or it could be, but do you worry about the things that you say when you get on here? No. Like, do you worry about, because you know, I sent you the comments. I seen you the comments, and people always got shit they got to say. So, and I like that goes back to my point of like when you're saying everybody don't have a needs to say what they like have to say something, right? What do you like if for the people that feel like they do want to make an impact or do want to say their speak their emotion, you just feel like they just keep it as barbershop talk?
Nah, if you're gonna talk, bro, talk with sense. Like say something that makes sense. Not because you feeling the type of way. Say something that makes sense.
But okay, let me play devil advocate. It's a lot of people that felt like Charlie Kirk wasn't saying nothing that made sense because it was his own.
Like when you listen to dude speak, Like he just said some crazy stuff. Like
Nah, he said some wild
like,
shit.
I take what he's saying and Charleston White saying and put it in the same bag.
Is it because people say he's a racist, and I tell people I'm pro-black, so you can call it racist, you call it whatever the fuck you want to call it. I love him, you know, whatever. I don't care that he wants to see his people succeed more than he might want to see blacks and men. I don't give a fuck. Like that's not my thing. I don't care. Like so if that's like if that's the point of people, is that you? I think too many people still have that mindset where it feel like everybody got to be like, everybody got to be one like this, or like we got to integrate with everybody, or everybody should get along, do like, and we just everybody don't mix, and that's fine.
Yeah, but see, people they think that everything got to be cookie cutter. See, I'm gonna tell you, most people think they can just say what the hell they want to say to you, offend you or whatever, and.
But see, I don't think he was doing that.
No, I don't think he was doing that either. But I think in the sense that most people think that everything got to be on one accord and copacetic, right? Like everybody wants to live in this world, in this fictitious. It's all in their mind.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like that's like walking down the street and being like, just like the civil rights movement. I hate to, kind of rely on this, but black people were really walking into white establishments saying, "No, I deserve the right to be here," instead of saying, "They don't want me here. Why the fuck would I even want to come here?" You see what I'm saying? Like people want to be included in the shit that people don't want them to be included in.
I think that's why when people be like, bro, like when I be like, I can't really fuck with a lot of people because I see that a lot, and I see a lot with the celebrities, and these are like you go back to say it, it's a lot of sheeps around here because they look up to these people, and they follow that, they lead and whatever, and all these people like. I listened to Boosie was talking about some shit, and he was like, "Man, I'm trying to get the same money from these people that you trying to get." I'm like, "Damn, bro, you don't hustle that long, bro. Why don't you just do your own thing?" Don't nobody say that. Like people kill Dame Dash for him want to do his own thing, and I get Dame be wilding sometimes, but I still respect the way he stand on his morals and value on who he wants to be, and you gotta respect it.
I say this though, I ain't respecting that because if you standing on morals and values that's ultimately causing detrimental to you and your family, I can't respect that. That's bullshit.
I get that.
You see what I'm saying?
I get that point too. I get that point.
This is how I look at life, bro. I'm gonna work with who wants to work with me,
and you don't have to like that person.
Not even on the liking shit. It's like whether you hate if you don't want to work with me, I'm fine with that. Whether if you're a white dude and you just don't like black people, I'm cool. You don't hurt my feelings because you don't want to work with me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that doesn't bother me.
But then you got some people that bothers them so bad.
Yeah, it's like, bro, back to the civil rights movement. Why? Like I just for the life of me, like people, we taking. I really don't like to take information from the past because that
you know what's so crazy and what's so dangerous too about that. You point that out, not to interrupt you, but you point that out. But I was listening to like I found out something about the Nation of Islam, and they was being funded by on one of these high type white person, bro. But it's just like it's so many people that just it feel like they mislead their people to keep them right here, like in this position.
Listen, black people want to hold on to this. They want to hold on to this idea of suffering. Like I don't understand.
I get what you're saying. The victim mentality of what we
got. Like, listen, bro.
I'm too scared to go back to where I came from than where I'm trying to go back to where I come from.
They want to hold on to this idea of suffering, bro, and it's so asinine to me. Like it just is, bro. Because from where the people that I come from, my family, like Bro, you get up and work. It don't matter what you're doing. You get your ass up and work. Like, regardless of what position you in, get up and work. And all I keep hearing, well, they don't give us the same opportunities and da 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 this and da da that. What about the black people that are getting the opportunities?
I say this to play devil advocate, right, bro? It is a lot of black people that get the same opportunity, right? But it's not a lot of same of us that get the same. And I'm not saying some of us do get the same education, some of us don't. Some must have situations at home that's different than others.
I understand all of that, bro. I understand that too.
Like, because you're not wrong. I get where you're going. I just want to clarify that and then it's not to say that even if our situation is bad at home that we still can't make it out. But
I come from a fucked up situation, so I get it.
But some people get so low, and you could testify to this when it comes to men. Like, I've been there. Like, I've been at my lowest. I've called you at my lowest, to a point when you get to a lowest, it don't see no way out. And some people might not have the support system or the resources or the means. Like, we didn't get a chance, and I'm not gonna keep you too much longer. I didn't get a chance to talk to you about the Hurricane Katrina situation that I really wanted to talk to you about. And I'm gonna see if I could get, like, did you watch any of the documentary of the Netflix or Hulu?
Yeah, I watched.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get you back next week to talk about that. I seen what them folks went through.
Mm-hmm.
And mind you, I'm not gonna get on here and act like I knew everything, because I didn't know about the leverage breaking and stuff like that. I didn't know about that. I'm pretty sure you did.
Let's correct that. The levee's blowing up. Let's correct that. That's
What
correct.
you mean blowing up? I didn't say, hold on. I didn't know nothing about the blowing up part. So enlighten me on that then, because I didn't know nothing
Levees
about
were blown up. There's been plenty of documentaries of people saying we heard bombs. Levees were blown up, not broke.
That wasn't in the Netflix documentary. That was in the Hulu.
Not in the Netflix documentary, but it's been in plenty of documentaries before then. And I've talked to people who was actually involved in Hurricane Katrina, and this is what they said. So I'm going off what the people that were down there said. They're not gonna say it in the Netflix documentary, because then you got to own up to what y'all did. I'm just saying.
Yo, bro, you free next week, dog? I gotta get you on there.
I should be back sometime next Sunday.
When you let me know when you free. I just want to talk about this, because that I ain't know that.
Yeah, man. Come on, man. Hey, look, I'm a historian to the.
I ain't know it blew up.
This is what I do. I'm a jack of all trades, bro. Information is what I seek. You feel me? So when I get information, I try to lend that on to other people. And that's what we gotta do. We just gotta, like, black people just gotta get out of this victim mentality. And there's a lot of people in New Orleans that they not playing victim, bro. Even though that happened to them, they're not playing victim.
Yeah, I seen a lot of them do. To be honest with you, right?
How much you think they got for that document?
Oh, not a lot.
How much you think they got for Netflix paying, bro? How much you think they got for that document?
If 1,000,
and it was #1.
If 1,000, what, around 2,500?
They got a bag, bro. That footage.
They did. They got a bag for that.
They got a bag for that.
I ain't know they was paying like that though. I knew they were. I didn't. Let me tell you. I know they got the money. I just didn't know they were gonna pay them.
They got it,
For real?
Look at the footage they had, bro.
All the footage they had to give up. Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Man, Netflix dropped a bag on that. But you know they.
Can I ask you something though? Who the hell was recording during that period of time though?
People walking around with recorders. Yeah, at that time, yeah. There was no damn cell phone recording now.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
They had the big motherfucker. Yeah.
But all the stuff, bro, all the stuff that just with the water, like, because what people don't understand, they had beat the Katrina part, like the water and stuff. They had beat it. Mm-hmm. It's the stuff that happened afterwards that messed everything up. Like they got real crazy. So I didn't know they had cameras that, like, that's what I didn't even think of that. Like just the afterwards of how they had like all the cameras and stuff. But a lot of people, but they lost a lot of their income. Like they lost a lot of the ecosystem and stuff like that when that stuff happened. A lot of people moved out to, Atlanta, Houston, and stuff like that. But them people started doing better as soon as they did go out there. They started doing real
I'm
good.
not saying what they went through and fucked up because Katrina was fucked up, but they not complaining, bro. Ain't no, well, I don't know. It might be somebody. So man, 05 hit, Katrina came. I ain't been right since. It may be some people out there, but I just want black people to understand this, bro. We got to get out of that victim shit, bro. It's too many people out here getting money for us to be still talking about, you know, why we can't fix our communities and the government ain't gave you shit since they took this country over in 1776. They ain't gave you shit then. They not gonna give you nothing. It's 250 years later. They still not gonna give you nothing. So stop looking for
I
it.
think that's my problem with a lot of these politicians and stuff like that. They be having these people like they be trying to raise these fundings and stuff like they're taking money from these people. Man, I tell people stop giving your money to these politicians because they don't care about you.
So
They
no.
get, I said
I
stop
know all
giving.
these politicians rich. These folks ain't dealing with what you got to deal with on a daily basis.
They don't, bro. They
Politicians
ain't,
be rich, bro. Millionaires.
and they asking you for your hard-earned money while you gotta like nah, bro. And they ain't even trying to hear your problems out, bro. They ain't trying to fix none of
Don't give
this,
a damn
bro.
about your problem.
You feel me? So like, I don't like stuff like that, bro. I don't like, and then you gotta really understand. Now I'm really learning what these nonprofits is, and once I like start reading up on it and getting more information, some of these nonprofits ain't really out here helping the people, bro.
No, none of nonprofits are out here to help people.
See, I try to get some people to
None
benefit
of them.
out, dog.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. How do you have a nonprofit that gets all of this funding and the communities that you're working with still fucked up?
Education, these kids, bro. Like my kids, the
Like,
kid.
make it make sense.
Growing up, I didn't understand how important breakfast was in the morning. My kids usually eat breakfast in the morning, bro. But after that, they eat breakfast with me. But after that, the lunches they be telling me they be having, bro, it's like, bro, it's so crazy in these communities, like in the urban communities,
School
and
food
then,
is bullshit.
huh?
School food is bullshit. It's always been bullshit, if you ask me, honestly.
And hold on. Okay, right? You saying it from because you stayed in the urban, like you stayed in Clayton County. I had when I went to school. I don't even know what county that is, but the McIntosh, I seen a different light of these counties of what they get for breakfast and stuff, bro. They have different options, different like different. You got pizza, French fries, you got in it. You understand now of how beneficial that is to you in schooling. Like I ain't got to go back to class hungry. Mind you, some of these kids might not even have food at home. They don't have this situation with people struggling in a situation. They might not even have food at home. So if they're not eating at home and they're not eating at school, that's detrimental to them in their learning situation.
No, of course. But that's what I'm saying. Like, we just gotta get out. I think black people as a whole, we can change our circumstances overnight. If everybody just got on the same page. But you got some people who want to be victims.
I don't even feel like
then you got if you want
we
to
can be on the same page and still not agree. But if the common goal is to help the next generation, then it's good because everybody's not going to see on the same page. But if the common goal is to help these kids and to help the community, then we need to do better with that because, bro, like we don't like, and that goes back to these HBCUs, and it's like, bro, like. I used to tell I wanted my kids to go to an HBCU, whatever. But I want to make sure that that the education that they're learning is going to be is teaching them something that's going to be better, successful to them in life. And if I don't feel that way now, I don't feel like that's going to be guaranteed like a beneficial. But college not even for that sometimes, bro. Like a lot of people go to college for resources.
Hey, listen, college is just like that conversation we had with you. What's the name? With the applying yourself in the sports atmosphere. The teacher only got an hour or 45 minutes to give you your information. It's up to you to go get the rest of it. That's college, bro. So if you going to college to learn, I hope you know how to learn on your own, because that's what college is.
A lot of people don't though. A lot of people don't. Like
That's on you. You know, that's on you. After once you get to that level, bro, getting the information is on you. I'm a nigga that like information. You know what I mean? So that was my whole thing. Like I went to gain information. Like, okay, damn, okay, this how this work. All right, boom. I always been like that though.
And to say another thing, getting information is more cool than what people try to make it seem like. Niggas on the street, like that street life is dead, yo. And all this shit that niggas be talking about, bro, holding you like I got like we gotta, as black people, when you say we gotta do better, we also gotta hold each other accountable. And that to me is being a lost cause of what is really going on. People don't want to hold nobody accountable on shit. And the shit that looks cool ain't cool, bro. Like glorifying shit that ain't cool. And we think it's cool, and we set ourselves back even further and further and further. And the things that we should be glorifying, we don't.
Right. So yeah, that's the community that we live in, man. Black community is fucked up, but we can get better. We just gotta, you know, I don't want people to think that like I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I don't care who I step in the room with. I feel like I'm superior. That's just
supposed to.
And you know, if you got some information that I can obtain and take back to my folks, cool.
That's another thing with people, black people too. Don't be afraid to take the like. I don't give a damn, bro. When I'm around white people, I ask questions. I ask them all questions.
Take the information, but that's what I'm saying. Like most of the people I see, the Charlie Kirk dude when he was debating them, he ain't never debate no black men. I ain't never seen him debate no black man.
I think I have on that, like, you know, that little that one with Amanda Seals and like they was in the little room. I've seen.
I hate her too. Her shit is all about feelings.
Oh, Amanda, yeah, I don't really follow Amanda.
She saying a whole bunch of.
She be on some other shit, bro.
Bullshit.
To me, you can't debate somebody that's not willing to me that like she likes to over talk and try to get her point and make herself look right over the time. It's like she's not really listening, and that's another problem.
Because her feelings be involved.
Yeah, you do.
You can't.
I feel like that about DL Hughley too, though.
It's feelings.
I feel like that about him.
We not talking about. I'm gonna tell you why I don't put my feelings in, because it ain't got shit to do with me.
No, I don't. It really don't.
Like I sit and have a conversation with the Charlie Kirk guy, right? Mm-hmm. He said, "Hey, what did he say? In the early 50s, before the civil rights movement, black people was a lot better well off."
Yeah,
true. But then he did make a statement about, you know, the war on police. Like, nah, bro, that's nah. We're not gonna perpetuate that. But that's what I would have told him. Like, I agree with you there, because the statistics say before the civil rights movement, before integration, before all this shit, black people were thriving, and this was just maybe 70 or 80 years.
I think the only people that get mad at him as far as black people is the people that want to be like integrated. They wanna eat at the same table as these people.
That's what I'm saying. People are living in this falsehood that everybody gotta like each other. You don't.
Nah, you don't.
You don't have to like the Asian man down the corner that don't like you.
Jim about to say that don't like you.
You don't have to.
Jim about to say that he don't like you.
You don't have to like the racist man on white dude on the corner that hate black. Well,
I'm gonna be real.
White man on the corner that hate black people.
I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna say this, and I might not. You don't. This ain't for you. You ain't gotta agree. I don't really fuck with Africans like that, because they don't really fuck with us like that. Like, I get problems out of them more than anybody when I'm down here, bro. Like,
why would Africans fuck with black people?
Oh, you ain't gotta tell me why they. I know why they don't, because they not us. Like, they not like, and you. Yeah, but what people don't understand, they get mad like, how you gonna do your people like that, bro? Just because they're black, they're a different type of they're African black.
No,
like,
that ain't our people.
Yeah, like They ain't
Our
us,
people
bro.
is-
So
Yeah, man. Well, let's not even get in that conversation. But yeah, man. Listen. We gotta stop thinking that everybody's gonna coincide. I think people think like there should not be any hatred around here.
but nah,
No,
it's gonna be
it's
that,
right here
dog.
that there's some black people that I hate.
It's gonna be
You
that.
know what I'm saying?
Like, that's
You
life.
can't live in this world. You're gonna hate people, bro.
You
You're not
gotta
gonna
accept. I
like
think
it
a
how
lot
they
of times people
operate.
don't be accepting who they
Okay.
are because a lot of times if you whatever you trans, you gay, whatever, you can't get mad if I don't accept that or if I don't want to be around that and I don't want to see that and shit. You can't get mad at me if that's not what I want to do. If you want it, I'm not saying that I'm not saying I don't want to see all gays or it shouldn't be existing. Do what you do, but do that shit over there. Don't get mad at me or get mad at my disbelief or what I don't agree with because I don't agree with you. Like that's just life.
Well, I think this like I think people think like just because some people don't like gay people or trans people or whatever, they think it's like, oh, I just hate them. So nah, it's like, nah, we probably can still do business together. We probably can do you see what I'm saying? Like I don't it my personal life, I'm not gonna include you into my personal life. Just because we do business together don't mean I have to include you into my personal
But
world.
that don't even just go for gays or trans
I
or
go for
any other
anybody.
race. That goes for anybody though. I think that's what people don't get. Like that goes for anybody. Don't
Yeah,
matter
just
who
because we
you is.
work together, that don't mean like I'm gonna invite you out to the to the club and shit. Like I'm not,
Exactly, bro.
you
Like
know, if I rock with you, I rock with you. You my type of people, I fuck with you. No matter if you white, purple, alien, whatever. But if if you somebody that I just like, I don't really like how they get up, they get down. Then yeah, we cool. I'm straight on you. And that's just that's the facts of the matter.
all right then, bro. I ain't gonna keep you too much longer, bro. I'm gonna have to get with you, bro. Just let me know, cause I do want to do that Hurricane Katrina episode, cause that I ain't gonna lie, that was one interesting documentary, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
Before I let you go, you got anything you need to say, bro? Shout out.
Culture quality should be in business in October. We're gonna be dropping a lot of shit in October, hopefully, if everything goes.
You get moved, everything get straight, bro.
Nah, I ain't moved yet. I'm moving in about 2 weeks, but yeah, everything been straight though. Everything cool. But yeah, culture quality, man, we coming with some shit. And then once I get good and settled, I can get back to doing all podcasting and shooting and
Shit ain't easy. Shit ain't easy.
well, it's just because my personal life got shit
Yeah.
on. You know what I mean?
That,
So I ain't able to kind of do what I want to do. But once I get,
oh, that's what I mean by it ain't easy when you really
yeah.
got life situations and personal stuff going on. Trying to stay consistent with this is hard. So
So the next year, from October to the next October, we're gonna have some shit going on. As long as everything.
oh, and I'm gonna talk sports
Yeah.
with you too, bro. I appreciate that shit, bro. I got a lot of good feedback on my Texas, so I'm gonna keep talking sports with you. You know,
Oh,
I said I'm gonna keep like next time I have you back on, I'm gonna talk sports with you more too, cause I got some good feedback and shit. So, cause we don't always talk sports and shit, and
yeah, man. Tell me, man. I've been doing this for years, bro. And I'm like, I'm finna go, man. Look, I got a whole bunch of shit coming up.
I'm
Listen,
gonna be real. I didn't know you really watch football like you do anymore, like, cause you don't ever really speak on it like you used to,
I
like.
watch football every Sunday. I'm about to go watch it
Yeah,
now.
now, y'all. That's why I said let me get you fuck up out of here, cause I already know what time it is.
Yo, it's Sunday Fun Day. We do this shit every weekend.
All right, then, bro. So that shit, I'm gonna have to get with you on that too, then.
All right, I don't know who the fuck wrote this, but they.
This nigga. All right, then, King.
All right, peace out, my nigga.
All right, bro. Appreciate you.